So you already know that the anticipated new Siege X update has been out for about a week now. I've been playing and grinding a ton, but not only am I hard stuck copper 5, my KD is in the slammer. Now I could watch a ton of videos on how to get better at the game or maybe practice to increase my skill, but instead I thought I would just buy an absolute buttload of R6 credits, to be exact 50,000, because literally everybody knows that as long as you're dripped the out, you're going to be 100 times better at the game and win all of your ranked games. Because I'm desperate to hit champ this season, I thought I would just buy a ton of credits and spend them all on the marketplace. Now also, for every 10 likes that this video gets, I will spend $1 on Siege credits. So let's just say for example that this video happens to get 5,000 likes, then I would have to spend $500. I really hope I don't regret doing this. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. With that being said though, let's just get into the video. Let's get into spending these credits and I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so we're over on the marketplace, no time wasted, let's get straight into it. So one of the items that I definitely want to buy today is going to be Chroma streaks. It's just a little too expensive at the moment, so we're going to come back to this later. So I really want to purchase a Glacier today, and for about the past 6 weeks, my eyes have been on the P90 Glacier. I genuinely think I can make an easy profit here because this just fluctuates so much. I've also been using the P90 instead of the MP5 on dock recently, and I've just been loving it. So this is going to be the biggest purchase that we make today. This was 24,000 credits. I'm pretty happy with this purchase. It's not my first time owning a Glacier, but it is definitely one of the most expensive ones I've bought. So for me, this is a pretty big purchase and a pretty big deal. Now, if you do look at the analytics here, you can see that 24,000 credits is definitely not a bad purchase amount considering this fluctuates all the way up to almost 30k. You guys already know, man, I'm going to be insta-locking dock every single round on defense now because I need to get my money's worth and make use of this P90 Glacier. Let's move on to the next item though, and we're definitely going to tone it down from there. We can't really make any more big purchases because that's literally just like half of our balance gone. So an item that I've never owned before, I've been looking at for a while, and I actually really want just because I think it's such a clean cosmetic, is Loyalty. This seasonal skin right here was not included in the celebration pack, so it has actually gone up in the past few months in price. Not only that, it's one of my favorite cosmetics in the entire game, and I still have never owned it, so that is going to change today. While looking at the analytics here, it looks like we're probably going to have to drop about 3k on this bad boy. I don't even want to have to think about how much credits I'm spending right now. We're just going to do the purchase order. I really do like the cosmetic, but is this worth 3k credits? Let me know guys in the comment section. It's crazy how we're already up to less than half of our balance. Let's just browse some more. So other than Chroma streaks, those two items that we just purchased are the only ones that I 100% knew I wanted to buy today. So I guess I could just browse for maybe say a gold dust. I have owned a few gold dusts in the past, just none of the really expensive ones, and I'm looking at the MP7 one right here. I just don't feel like there's a big enough market for this gold dust right here. The price doesn't really fluctuate a ton to make it insanely profitable or even be worth it. It's a shame because I really do like the gold dust collection, but I think for today we're just going to skip out on them. Now I knew today that I wanted to buy an expensive charm that I can flex. I just didn't know which one I wanted to buy. I didn't even really know what would be in my price range, to be honest. Now boys, this is just your reminder, if you guys are huge marketplace enthusiasts, consider joining up on my Discord server. It is the largest R6 marketplace Discord server, link will be in the bio. So I did end up going for the 2017 invitational charm. This one is just one of those charms on the marketplace that simply has the R6 logo on there. It's very old, it's very expensive, and it's just very clean. I've never really owned something like this before. It's my first time. It's honestly my first time buying an expensive charm, to be honest. I've just never really done that. Looking at the analytics, I don't think 9k is a bad price, so we're going to buy it for that. Now, will we profit off this item? I'm not sure. I mean, I am happy with that purchase, and I hope we do see a return in profit because honestly, I'm not sure. I've never bought a charm like that before. So while I was kind of going through and looking for some items to buy, I was kind of stumped over Chroma streaks because it's not getting any cheaper. So I kind of thought, all right, I may as well just put in an offer now. I didn't really want to have to wait on any purchase orders for this video. I just kind of wanted to buy everything outright so it'd look better in the video. But then I thought about it. I really wanted to get Chroma streaks, so right now we just have a pending order on it, but I hope this does hit. And whilst I was here, I was like, all right, I may as well just buy Onami too. It was looking at me funny. I had to buy it. It clearly wanted to be purchased. I'm gonna be real, I'm just a sucker for these really clean and rare or just expensive really cosmetics. Onami was in the budget, so I was looking at the analytics for a little bit. I was thinking, can I make a return on this? And I've literally always profited off of Anami. This fluctuates so easily. I know I'm a little bit late to the crash here. I probably should have been buying these items like a few days ago, but I guess buying a little late is just better than not buying at all. But that is Onami purchased there for 5k. Now, as you guys probably saw, SMG 12 Black Ice is now in the marketplace. I don't know if this is a good price point to buy it, to be completely honest, but I just really want this cosmetic. It's the entire point of this video, just to spend a ton of R6 credits, so I don't care, I'm buying this. Literally just as I was going to go purchase SMG 12, we actually got Chroma streaks. I put down an offer for 5.6k, but someone actually sold it for 5.5k, so I got it for 100 credits off. I literally always love to see that. That's like the best thing to ever happen. Anyways though, back to putting a purchase order on this SMG 12 Black Ice. You guys already know, man, I need this weapon skin. Put an offer in for 1.3k. I'm literally just that warden main that sits on his phone during prep phase. I'll literally admit it. I don't care. I just need SMG 12 Black Ice. I actually ended up raising the purchase order a little bit, but I feel like I'll make a return on this. I definitely think I can profit off this. This is going to be a very popular weapon skin in the marketplace. I guess time will just tell though. We'll have to wait and see in the future. Now, while I was actually looking for some items to buy, I stumbled across the newer attachment skins. I know that the Frostbite one doesn't look too bad, but you guys already know, man, I'm a D1 hater for the cow drop attachment skin. I just really don't like this attachment skin at all. I was kind of considering just purchasing this anyway because I might be able to make a profit off of it, but it's literally going downhill, so I don't really see a need to buy that. But one of the newer items that I actually did stumble across and I did decide to buy in the end was this attachment skin right here. The Kira Stratus attachment skin, I don't even know if I'm saying that right, I'm gonna be honest, but it is very, very clean in game. Out of all the new attachment skins to come to the marketplace, this one is one of the more cheaper ones and it's definitely worth it in my opinion. Now, I really did want an attachment skin to match the seasonal loyalty skin that I bought earlier. And if you guys don't know, the Lifeblood Flower attachment skin right here is just plain gold, so I thought I would put a purchase order on it and see what happens. Loyalty and Lifeblood Flower actually do match pretty well. After buying the SMG 12 Black Ice, I was kind of thinking maybe with the update in Siege X, they actually added a few other new Black Ices to the marketplace. And then I stumbled across the Bearing 9 Black Ice. Why is this so cheap? I really like using this SMG. Obviously it's a Black Ice skin, so it's pretty decent looking, but it's just so insanely cheap. Why is this so cheap? When I saw the price tag on this, I was like, alright, bet I gotta pick this one up, so I just bought it outright. I done purchased that bad boy. Let's move on to the next item. So whilst I was looking at the Black Ices, I was kind of considering getting the Bailiff one, but for what it is, I mean, this is just a rotate maker and it was like 600 credits, not worth it in my opinion. So as you guys probably did hear, they added all of the membership skins, which is also kind of controversial, by the way. Let me know in the comments how you guys feel about them adding the membership skins to the marketplace. Personally, I don't really mess with it because I feel like they're just taking away the value of the membership. Like it or not though, the skins are in the marketplace and this Warden one right here is so clean. Basically, he just has no gloves on his hands, so it just looks really clean in game, so I had to purchase this one. It's very, very sweaty and I didn't really buy this one to make a profit just because I like it. So at this point, I had about 900 credits left on my account and I was just lost. I mean, I didn't really want anything in particular. I know that I want to spend 100% of the balance though. I don't want to leave any. So I was just searching for ages, waiting for something to come up. I kept finding stuff just slightly out of my budget, so I thought I would actually cancel this purchase order here so I could have a little bit more on my account. So at this point, I ended up with 1400 credits on my account, and I think I made the correct decision here because that was actually the perfect amount of credits to buy Azulius. I actually really don't like the way that Azulius looks on the ARs, which is the red version of the skin, but then I do love the way that this skin looks on LMGs as well as SMGs. So I put the last amount of my credits onto this purchase order here, which actually ended up leaving us with 0 credits. So I ended up spending about 50,000 R6 credits in the space of 30 minutes. Now all we got to do is wait. Hopefully we end up getting it. So it's actually about a day later. Now the balance that I do have on my account is just from the battle pass, so don't worry, I did spend the entire 50k. But yes boys, we just spent 50k on the marketplace and we got these items here. Now we got Azulius, we also got this uniform here for Warden. Very, very sweaty. I'm very happy with this purchase order here. We also ended up getting 2 Black Ices, a few attachment skins, a few seasonals, a Glacier, and a very expensive charm. So 50k is gone just like that. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit underwhelming. We really just spent 50k and we only got like like 10 items. I mean, obviously though, the charm that I bought as well as the Glacier was a large portion of that amount, so it kind of makes sense. But the point is, I'm going to be making a follow-up video in 2 weeks time when I can sell all of these items, and we're going to see if I can actually make a profit or not. So my prediction is we're going to make about 60,000 credits, which would be really nice if we did in the follow-up video, because that would mean that we're putting in 50,000 credits, we're getting back 60,000. That would be best case scenario. But yeah, let me know what you guys would have spent the 50k on if it was in your hands. I am genuinely interested, so leave a comment and I'll probably respond to it. I know I'm a complete degenerate for spending all of this money on just siege skins, but hey, at least I should be winning my rank games now. Now with that being said, make sure you guys drop a like, because you guys already know 10 likes equals $1 spent on R6 credits. I am going to be putting a cap on that though, because there's no way I'm going to be spending more than $500 again. That's going to be about it though, boys. See ya.